we can do holiday activities that are free. Movie night never gets older at home.
I know.
I don't know why it's no longer a thing. Like one time it was trending and now it's like no longer a thing. But putting up a movie, doing your own popcorn or whatever it is or whatever snack that you want to have.
Right. What is wrong with that?
And have a movie night, have a karaoke night at home. Have you ever done that?
Oh yes,
I have.
Yes, I have. I have as well.
And it's a
It was
vibe.
fun. It was fun.
Because YouTube also has like the karaoke setups where you only hear the
Yes.
music and they have YouTube
Yes.
has that, which means it's free. You don't even necessarily need a mic. You know how many times I use my remote as a mic and I'm pretending this?
Me,
And
I'm not
nobody
even going to
comment because you are guilty. That's all right. That's all right.
Not even, the remote is one. Let me tell you.
How many other things do you use? Tina?
There has been spoon, broom. Listen, you know how the superstars, the rock and roll stars, they would throw the mic down, the whole mic stand and pull it back up. Hello. Karaoke at home is a whole vibe. So Sarah, tell me, what are we talking about today?
All right. So as you know, for December, we've been speaking about managing holiday stress. And today we're going to look into holiday budget
Right.
and managing your expectations.
Okay.
So if you're worried about if you need to have it all for Christmas, or you just feel like there is a lot of pressure with expectations, whether it's yours or somebody else on, yeah, this episode is for you.
Okay.
It's for you. It's for you.
For you.
Yes, it is for you. Because how often do you feel like, Steve, you feel pressured to have the perfect Christmas?
You mean the type that you see on TV?
Yes, like you have to make everybody happy.
Yes.
That kind of expectation, that kind of pressure.
I was just about to say that. That is
It is
lot of pressure.
And if we really think about it, we are guilty of it. It contributes to our stress.
Okay.
It does, and I want us to change that narrative. Let's start to rethink that.
Yes.
Because no, we're not doing that. No more pressure. I'm protesting.
You're protesting.
I'm protesting.
We're not doing this in 2025. We don't want the pressure. We don't want the stress.
Especially the unnecessary pressure because of expectations. You know, them unrealistic expectations that often set us up for disappointment.
Right.
That we just figure we don't see how it's going to happen yet. Mm-hmm. Now, I know some listeners might come in and talk about manifestation and all of those stuff. I'm not knocking that.
Right.
I'm talking about unrealistic. Knowing that you maybe have 24 hours to get something done and you know 99% of the time it's not going to happen.
Okay.
But then you're disappointed when it doesn't happen. But if you prep for it, you plan for it, you prepare for it, that's different. Mm-hmm. And sometimes along the holidays, as you say, like TV tells us how we're supposed to have the Christmas, we just assume that we can pull this off. Mm-hmm. We don't have the resources, we don't have the time, we don't have the budget, and we decide to sell our hat extremely high.
Yes.
Because social media said this is how your Christmas is supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And I don't want us to do that.
Okay.
I don't want us to do that because a holiday dinner, Christmas party doesn't have to be Instagram worthy in order for it to be meaningful. It doesn't have to meet what social media is saying. You understand this cookie cutter image of how the holiday is supposed to look. So if yours doesn't look like an Instagram reel, you should be happy.
Yes.
Because most Instagram reels are staged.
It's true.
If it's not live and it's prepared, majority of them are staged.
And it's that image that also creates such a problem for us in our society right now. It creates it's now the pattern everyone is following, trying to look like those so-called models.
Right.
From the tree to the table spread to the decor. You know what's funny? I was on a bus today, and I heard some older ladies talking about the Christmas traffic.
All right.
And then they moved into the I was minding my business, by the way. The people were speaking very loudly. So
that's a disclaimer there to just
is
try
it.
and prove that
So,
she was not
you know-
listening to the pure business.
you know, they would probably when they hear about what I have to say, they would probably figure, if they were listening in, they'll probably figure out, hey, that's a girl on the bus. My ladies, I was not listening to your business. You were speaking kind of loud, and I happened to hear everything you were saying, and I
Right.
couldn't agree more. Because one of the things that they were complaining about or talking about is having to do the cleaning right through. They do usually you would do a general cleaning, and probably like
Right.
once a month you go deep in with
Right.
everything. they were talking about the stress of having to actually clean the entire house like that, and then the whole drama with having to change their curtains and buy new chair covers, and let's just revamp the entire house just because of a season. And they were saying, "Nous last time I fait tout ça, manita pour ça, et puis là où acheter bagay là, hello, I drop in the Creole and you're like, hey, so là où fini acheter toutes ces bagay là, you're just like assise qu'à prendre café wavet or something like that." She said, I think she said wavet. Wavet. And then, I think that's what she said. That means roaches, right? That's what that means, right? Roach.
I'm not even sure.
Wavet. Okay. Anyway, that's what she said. And I think you get the gist of what I'm saying.
Yes, figuring out. That's right back to if it doesn't match an Instagram reel or picture, right. You understand, you go and you buy everything new just for the day. I feel like if you see my Christmas doesn't match something that I see on Instagram, I should be proud. Because therefore I know that it's not staged, it's real. Everything in that picture is genuine. There was efforts, everything was caught. You understand? Everything that was done was caught, it was healthy and was good. Because moments cannot be staged.
Yes.
And the fact that sometimes you try to stage a moment, it doesn't come out authentic anymore.
So staying stage is one thing, but I believe in trying to plan little things. For example, if you have children, you can think to yourself, this will be a wonderful opportunity for me to make a mac and cheese with my kids.
Yes. So when I say stage, I'm talking about, for example, you want to give the image, or you want to somewhat show that you have new Christmas sheets. So you get up already, you wash your face already, you brush your teeth, you do all of that, you set up your camera in the corner of your room, and then you put it to record, and you go back and lie down, and you do as if you did not wake up before the last and the dream. Yes. You wake up before first. You mean to tell me they have no line of sleep on your face?
No, we're not telling you to draw a line just because. We're telling you did not.
They have no line of sleep. They have no bath in the morning. Let me tell you, if you're really waking up like that, then I need to have what you have here, because they have no sleep lines, no pillow marks, no nothing.
Your hair
is slick.
This is where Beyonce comes in. I woke up like this.
You ever went to sleep and you woke up without your bonnet? Yeah, yes. I went and sleep. I woke up without the bonnet. How are you waking up? Sometimes my bonnet not staying on my head. Do ask what I'm doing while I'm sleeping.
Fully wrapped the head, unwrapped.
Unwrapped, yes. So
completely
if you really wake up like this, then kudos to you. But you can tell sometimes that it is staged, and that's what I mean.
Right.
We need to go more for the authentic stuff, more for the genuine stuff. I feel like we're starting to compete with each other on social media, and we're influenced by friends and family of what we're supposed to do for Christmas, how we're supposed to be, how it's supposed to look, and then we're not aligned with that. Let's stop doing that.
Okay, so I'm with you, but at the same time, I have to say this. If you want to wake up in the morning and do the whole pretty yawn and, the fake make, you feel like faking it that Christmas morning, that is up to you, but do not allow the pressure of having the perfect look, having the perfect this.
Right, and that is actually my message, because I'm not against if you want to stage it, but people feel like that's the only way to go.
Yes.
And I'm here to say, no, that's not the only way to go.
That's right.
Because there is, I mean, right about now, thankfully, authenticity is becoming the new trend. And that's good, because I feel like there's a lot of stage stuff that people compare themselves to, and then they go through this unhealthy spiral.
It's true.
So I love that, and that's why authenticity is a big thing about my brand, because I feel like I always have my clients get aligned to the purpose and the values that are tied to them. Not what their family wants, not what their spouse wants, not what their friends want, what they want. So in order for you to be your best self, you have to be aligned with your values, your aspirations.
Correct.
So I always tie them back to who they are, what they want. In order for us, that's how we end up seeing results. Authenticity, the truth, and then we know what we're dealing with and we're getting that done. Now, I know some people don't like the word budget. And that's fine.
I think rhythm listeners, they are well familiar with budgeting.
Yes, because I know we have the financial show, Let's Talk Money.
Yes, that's right. So we are well aware. We're not nervous about budgeting anymore, right?
Yes, hopefully not. But budgeting isn't supposed to be restrictive, even for the holidays, right? It will help you enjoy the season without the January guilt. And we all know what the January guilt is.
The 2 months of January.
Because when you're young, then you think about all the money you spend Christmas time, and then you see they have 3 months in January. And now
I absolutely love how the weeks and the months in January just keep increasing.
Yeah.
So it was like 60 days. Now it's 90. So we're going.
So we can comfortably do a budget that fits us. We can. And Christmas is not a one-size-fits-all. It doesn't mean you have to have turkey. And we were saying that in one of our stuff. You can have ham. You can have the chicken. You were seeing that. And we can also do handmade or personal gifts like what your son did. We were highlighting that. Sometimes we miss that touch. I like that. That's versus you just deciding to... I love the sentimentals in gifts.
Yes.
I like the thoughts in gifts. And sometimes I feel like we miss that part. We just get so staged up. Okay, this is what we expect. You understand? She's a female. She's going to like a bag. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you automatically buy the bag versus being like, Steve likes to journal. Let me get a journaling book. You understand?
Right.
That I feel like you pay a little bit more attention than just looking at the stereotype of, okay, what's her sex? She's a female.
Yeah.
So automatically she's supposed to like a pink bag.
Right.
Yeah. Versus you are connected to the person and a little bit deeper than what's on the surface.
Yes.
Well, what happened, Steve?
Everything you're saying makes absolute sense, and I believe you 100%. But personally, I have nothing wrong with the pink bag.
I don't have anything wrong with the pink bag,
I want the pink bag, please.
Oh my God, Steve. Somebody buy Steve a pink bag because I really feel like Steve. Because no way Steve is interjecting to talk about somebody, please, if you're listening, buy Steve the pink bag because yes. I can't. Yes, I like the pink bags too, but I also like deeper level gifts apart
Agreed.
from
that is true.
surface level
Correct.
gifts. And I feel like sometimes that's missed in the season.
Right.
And if season is all about togetherness and love and one for joy and cheer, I think like some things need to be.
Do you think that part of the reason why people get such meaningless gifts or gift such meaningless gifts is because of the whole pressure of the season as well? Because it's like, how many times have you gone shopping and you're like, I don't know what to get. I don't know what to get for him. I don't know what to get for.
Right.
So, like, how do you navigate that part of it? What do you recommend?
In that aspect, it's easy to default to the surface level gifts, but I also feel like we don't pay attention enough to ourselves, to the people in our lives. And what I mean by pay attention, these are like the deeper level gifts, like I said. So if you realize that this person's favorite color is red, right? Rather than deciding to buy them a pink bag, had you understand, just paid a little more attention, you realize that their favorite color is actually pink. So you get, red. So you get a red bag instead.
Right.
So just a little bit more attention goes a long way. And even in conversation too, whilst you're speaking to the person, you could hear, sometimes we just tell ourselves, we don't even realize it. we just sometimes tell tales, like the tales of what we want, what we expect, what we like. Sometimes we tell tales. We tell tales about those things. So you can just pay attention, or if you really feel overwhelmed by it, you could ask. Some people avoid that kind of feeling, and we do something of somewhat like a dip, or you ask the person to list 5 things that they like, or 3 things that they like that they would like for Christmas, and then you can decide based on your budget what off the list you can afford to buy for them if you feel like you're not sure what to do.
Right.
But I feel like gift buying, yes, it's supposed to have some surprise to it. Right. But for me, I feel like exchange of gifts is more about connection. And I feel like gifts should be focused more on connection over perfection.
Right. Agreed.
So for me, if you're looking and you're not sure, ask the question, pay attention, have them list. Yeah, have them list. If you want to you don't want them to know, like you still want to leave the suspense part to the surprise. Like, okay, Steve, give me 5 things you would love to get for Christmas as a gift.
Right.
And I on my own will pick from the 5. You understand? I'll let you know, well, I'll get you one of those 5. You don't know which one of the 5, but either way, you'd still be happy. There is still some level of suspense because you don't know which one that I'm going to buy you.
Right.
So that's how I would recommend to try to maneuver that kind of pressure.
Agreed.
Because I feel like it somewhat can be avoidable. Also, with the budget and whatnot, we can do holiday activities that are free. Movie night never gets older at home.
I know.
I don't know why it's no longer a thing. Like one time it was trending and now it's like no longer a thing. But putting up a movie, doing your own popcorn or whatever it is or whatever snack that you want to have.
Right. Nothing is wrong with that.
And have a movie night, have a karaoke night at home. Have you ever done that?
Oh yes.
I have.
Oh yes, I have. I have as well.
And it's a vibe.
It is fun.
Because YouTube also has like the karaoke setups where you only hear the music and they have YouTube has that, which means it's free. You don't even necessarily need a mic. You know how many times I use my remote as a mic and I'm pretending, sis?
Me,
And
I'm not even going to
comment because you are guilty. That's all right. That's all right.
Not even, the remote is one. Let me tell you.
How many other things do you use, Steve?
There has been spoon, broom. Listen, you know how the superstars, the rock and roll stars, they would throw the mic down, the whole mic stand, and pull it back up. Hello. Karaoke at home is a whole vibe. And you know what's the best thing? The best part of karaoke at home for me?
Right.
My children remember my playlist.
Aww.
They know my playlist. So when the song comes, hey, everybody makes noise.
Right.
They know the cue.
Yes, and I just realized in talking, you see how we say with Estelle ourselves, I feel like now I need to buy Steve a broom. Because why are you throwing the broom down? Like you're a rock star. I feel like in that karaoke Steva, she might not confess to it, guys, but might have been having to replace some brooms. So I feel like I might need to get Steva, not the pink bagger, is the broom.
Get me the mic. The mic. And one of those that shine and says superstar.
Oh my.
Look at that.
But yes, the movie nights, the karaoke, those things are still togetherness. They are genuine. They are free. Well, not necessarily super free, but cost effective.
Right.
And that's a cost effective idea. Get your circle, get your family, get your friends. And be like, hey guys, let's have a movie night. Or let's have a karaoke night. Get a few snacks, get a few drinks. It can be a vibe.
Right.
It can be. It can be a vibe. So these are some of the things that we could do with our budget and managing our expectations, because I know social media, friends and family have a heavy influence on us, but at the same time we are able to do things that are connected to us instead. And I will say this to say that what I want us to do right now is think of one expectation that we can let go of this week. I just ask yourself, will this matter to you a year from now, a month from now? Would that even matter to you by January? If you did that type of Christmas, you understand? Will it matter where it will have this positive influence and you can use it as whatever stepping stone and continue on? Or is it a case where it will not matter and you maybe will feel like, boy, the January guilt will kick in. Yes. The 5 months of January. It just keeps going up.
And then February is January 2. After all of the months.
If you feel like it would be an issue by then maybe we should be able to let go of it now before it even becomes an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, be mindful. That's what I want you all to do right now. Look at the budget that you set for yourself. You don't need to buy everything. You don't need to mirror what's on social media. You don't even need to mirror what your other family members is doing at their home. Your budget, your expectations has to be within what you want. What will make you happy? All right? What will bring you joy? So whilst you're thinking of one thing to let go of, I want you to think of 3 things that brings you joy and tie it into your Christmas season.
Yes. Because
we're going to make sure you have a good time and you're not stressed.
And the whole point, we needed to remember what Christmas is all about.
Yes. So set a realistic budget. Your budget. Look at your finances. Look at what you have. Look at what you want to have. Look at what brings you joy. In addition to that, start getting creative. Like Steve and I mentioned, do some free holiday activities or cost-effective activities, like at-home karaoke, the movie night, the game. How I forgot games night. The games night.
Right.
That is also a thing. We could do that.
And just a little heads up, if you do decide to go for a movie night, this is not a paid advertisement. I'm just saying that Netflix has amazing Christmas movies.
Oh.
Right? I mean, from Home Alone all the way to the Lindsay Lohan saga, they have stuff going on all about Christmas, spreading Christmas cheer and love, Whoville, all of that. So there's something for you, for the kids. So if we're going down the direction of a movie night, that is a perfect way to go.
Oh yes. And we said for the karaoke, YouTube is, let me tell you, YouTube
is the go-to.
YouTube is the go-to. It's free.
Yes.
So this is what I want you guys to do, because you do not need to spend a fortune for your holidays to be meaningful. And perfection isn't what makes the holiday memorable. It's the laughter and the love and the connection in the season that what makes it memorable.
Right.
It does. And if you have any other ideas that you feel like me maybe missed or you feel was a good idea, you guys could also send me a DM. And we could always share that with our listeners, any other creative ideas or cost-effective ideas that you may have. So go ahead and check me out at SarahChronicles_ on Instagram, and we could exchange and share ideas, because the purpose of all of this is for us to build a community where we are less stressed. And I wanna wrap up today's Master Your Mindset with this message to you that says memories matter more than material things. And I want you to pin that somewhere.
Say it again.
Memories matter more than material things.
Memories matter more than material things.
I want you to pin that somewhere whilst you're going through your budget, whilst you're managing your expectations, whilst you're setting out your Christmas plan, whilst you're writing your joys, and one thing that you want to let go of, keep that in mind and fill up your memories cup, your experience cup instead.
Ooh. It sounds like we were ending today's session on a deep.
Yes. I tried to put my voice low.
So you can feel it. You can feel the vibration.
Yes.